Questioning Everything with Garrett and Adam.
I'm starting to rein it in though. Personally, I'm becoming very self-aware of it now, and I'm like, hey, wait, maybe I don't need to be like. I'd like to define. To be 100% honest, those personality traits are based in some of them are character flaws based in faulty programming from early childhood. It is. Sure. I'll see myself on videos or when I make videos or parts of me, because there's times when I've like hated who I am. I'm like,
sure,
fuck, I hate my voice. Fuck, I hate myself. Everyone's right, I'm a loser. But then I'll look at some videos that I've done. I'm like, oh shit, like or even when I've listened to some of the recordings of this podcast for just research purposes, I'm like, wow, I am pretty witty and funny, and I'm actually, wow, there's a lot there. Like, okay, cool. Like, don't be so hard on yourself. But I think some of the personality glitches that I have are based in like just like weird shit.
Result of getting picked on or whatever.
No, just
I don't know if you were picked on more than other people.
Oh fuck yeah, buddy. Fucking rights.
Like I know in our friend circle
our friend circle is damaged, man.
But you were just like that guy. Like it was almost like the class clown or something like that, where if you need a target for a joke, you know,
yeah, but that's not good for someone's psyche, bro.
No, it's not. But
I think I might have been in the wrong friend group. Actually, I think about that a lot. I'm like, we had a lot of fun, but maybe I would have been better hanging with like the rockers instead of the goth hippie weirdos.
Yeah. Maybe you started off as a hippie.
Oh, fucking rights, I did.
You know, you're just a dorky hippie, and you did a lot of you fucked up a lot, and you did a lot of shit weird and wrong, and it wasn't bad. It was just like personality stuff.
But I'm saying a lot of that came from my childhood, being raised in foster care, not having a strong masculine figure there full time. Like I'm a product of a dysfunctional home. And as I'm growing into an adult, I'm like, okay, I need to put the brakes on some of this shit.
I think you're putting too much effort. I think you're putting too much emphasis on your own effort involvement in it. I'm thinking that there's a lot of luck. Because
a lot of what?
A lot of luck. Because this is like before a person becomes very super responsible for themselves.
A lot of luck. Okay,
we find ourselves in a life.
Say it again.
We find ourselves in a life.
Yeah, we find ourselves in a life.
Yes, as a person, and we have to figure out who that person is. We have a social status, we have a financial status, we have all these things, but we've really just found ourselves in this situation.
That's right.
And so
I've become self-aware of that recently.
Luck. Or bad luck in some cases.
Yeah, you're right.
Like say, for instance, like let's just say my personality type or my path, right? Definitely, you know, we both kind of got this showboatyism, but I've kind of got this like more of an arrogance thing. Anyway, we both had similar experiences, but let's just say, you know, I started slinging bags when I was young. And never had a single problem, never had a single hitch, kept everything in control, kept everything in check, everything.
Oh, yeah.
I was on top of the shit.
For sure, man.
You got into it. I remember
and
when you
just sucked
first thing, like it was fucking like a day after you got your first bag and you got fucking busted by the cops.
Yeah.
Right?
I remember that. I got driven home by the cops to my foster parents. And they're like, here. And I was like, oh my God.
And then you went, and then let's not say too much, but then you went back to the place and you got a cuff. You got a
I don't remember this.
Front. Yeah. I do.
Okay.
You actually got it cuffed. You got another bag cuffed and it wasn't a small one. And that was because now you had to sell more in order to
make up,
in order to pay them back.
Oh.
And what had ended up happening was one of our friends that starts with a she ended up having to go around,
save my ass,
and fucking collect up money from all of our friends to pay these motherfuckers back because they were not the type of people that you wanted to owe money to, right? And you were just like fucking oblivious.
Oh, wow.
Really? You knew what you wanted.
So I had good friends.
You had good friends, and we cared about you a lot back then, even like at the very start, right?
See that? Okay, so that's cool because
you had this propensity to like. Whereas the rest of us would be like, fuck yeah, you know, I've got this and we do it. You'd have this propensity to like stumble and bumble and fuck up and get busted and get, you know,
Okay, so that's amazing because that's the lack of a masculine figure in the home, dude. 100%. Without your big brother, well, you were my big brother. Our friend group was a pack of wolves, man. We all were dysfunctional, fatherless, broken home people, and we all looked out for each other.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. And it was actually the most special group of friends. Like, we were lucky we had it made. But
we're all different though, and you can't blame who you are, because this is a lot of who you are. Like, if you strip out your
I want that part gone though, man.
If you strip out your damage and your experiences and everything like that, you've got this like it's not like it's a problem. It's not like it's an error. You just learn things the hard way, right?
I know, but like, so when's the part where I get like where it all comes together though? Then,
well, it's
happening now. Actually, to be 100% honest.
Well, because now rather than luck, you're working on effort.
Because
this is the very beginning of your life when you can't even really be expected to be responsible. Like I said, you can't be expected to be responsible for who you are, because you just found yourself in a thing, and everything's luck related. It's all chance. And
and in case dude. Yeah, in case my dad hears this, or he won't listen, he doesn't listen to podcasts, but I did have a dad, Bobby. He's the best metalhead, and a good grandma, and my mom did her best too. Like, there was a lot of
I was a dad too, technically, and
well, mine, I didn't have a male. So my argument is just that I think that a mom and a dad, it ideally should be present for the crucial years of a child's upbringing. I feel that lack did contribute to a lot of my bumbling and fumbling and lack of discipline to not go and go borrow from the wrong people. I mean, but anyway, but we're all here on this path, and I just found myself there, and I'm a product of it. But I did get a lot of discipline from my grandma, my mom, my dad. A lot of work ethic, and he did a lot. I owe a lot to my stepdad. He's my real, I call my dad. Just for the record, Bobby's the best. And but what you're saying, that's cool. It's cool. I forgot about that, man. I totally forgot. I
still don't know how much relevance it has to do with the father thing. Like, my own dad,
a little bit. I think you're an anomaly, dude.
No, my own dad didn't have a dad.
Really?
No, he left when he was 2.
Yeah.
Right. And my dad's 100% capable. He was a man when he was a teenager. And
you don't think kids raised in single mom?
He wasn't doty and derpy, and he wasn't doofy, and he was clumsy and fucking, he wasn't likely to drop the thing at the wrong time, or, it was just your personality at the time. It would be like, if it was the worst time to drop something, you're going to drop it.
My personality. Yeah, I know. And I see my mom has a lot of that too, though. So it's a predisposition. I don't know what it is. Maybe keeping blood is just
I don't know. I think it's just personality types.
But that's not, but I don't want to be that type. That's the thing. I've never wanted to be like that.
Nobody wants to be who they are, but
that's interesting.
Kind of got to accept it, right?
Well, or refine it.
Advertisement loading.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the podcast here, but we got a little bit of an announcement. What's going on, Adam?
Well, everybody should head on over to Patreon and the Questioning Everything Patreon page, where they can show their support by becoming a champion for only $5 per month. The Sophist tier of Patreon gives you not only access to the backstage areas of Discord and the stage area, but allows you to voice chat and text chat in those areas, so you can give us feedback on the show and join the conversation. If you just want to show your support and you don't want to join the Discord, there are a couple tiers for you, or you can join a Discord tier and simply not even use it. It's up to you.